So this is just a quick video to talk about something that we offer online. It's actually been available for 2 years, maybe more like 2.5 years now or something like that. But as an organization, we're never that great at getting the word out, to be honest, about what we do. But we have a Chinese medicine online program for basic theory that anybody can access, that I'm finally, 2.5 years after doing it, letting you know that it exists now. What it is a year-long structured program. So every week, like many online courses, every video a new week opens, and they tend to vary between 1 to 2 hours in length and something each of these videos. So you've got 52 or 53 videos that open once a week that discuss the subject of Chinese medicine, very much based on the TCM systems. For those who don't know, I am a Chinese medicine practitioner as well as the other things I've done. I've studied a few different systems of Chinese medicine, and older ones than contemporary modern TCM, and then older systems, and they each have their strengths and their weaknesses. But I honestly believe that the standard system for TCM is a good start point for anybody in Chinese medicine. So therefore, what I've done over the course of 52 lessons, 53 maybe, is outlined Chinese medical theory. So what happens if you sign up for the course is, over the course of 12 months, every single week, you will receive a new lesson on Chinese medicine looking at a different subject. So it goes all the way through qi, blood, body fluids, yin and yang, organ functions, channel theory, all of these things, basically pathogens, everything, all of the foundation of Chinese medicine knowledge. I don't tend to like overuse of PowerPoints or something, so there's a few in there, but generally I'm a bit old school, so I quite like to use whiteboards and flip charts, and I just kind of talk through the subject, and I try to do it in as comprehensive but as approachable manner as possible. What is not included is any form of diagnoses, like direct ability of how to diagnose someone, or anything to do with treatment. It just isn't, because it's not safe to learn diagnosis or treatment online, and obviously I'm not trying to say somebody can become a Chinese medical practitioner purely online. Definitely not the case. What I've done is I've included all of the background foundation knowledge. So it's how the body works, how qi and blood works, the nature of why people get sick, the ideas of excess and deficiency, how our body moves in balance and out of balance. The idea being that I've given a comprehensive look of the foundation theories of Chinese medicine. So this should appeal to, but you can't treat, you won't be able to treat, there's no diagnosis in there. But my thought was that I believe that Chinese medicine is a useful knowledge base for many people, including Qigong teachers, Tai Chi teachers and things like this, who want to round out their knowledge. So this program was designed for a few groups. One of those groups are Qigong teachers or people in a similar field that would like to have at least a background knowledge of Chinese medicine, because obviously it's a related subject. So it's for those people. So over the course of a year, as long as somebody keeps up with it and studies quite well, then they should have a fairly good knowledge of Chinese medicine basic theory. I think it's useful for those kind of practitioners. The second group I was looking at is actually people who, well, it wasn't one of my plan, but it has become one of the other groups I looked at. It was students of acupuncture, and I don't know how their colleges feel about this, but quite a lot of students of acupuncture who knew me, who are studying at different colleges around the world, around America and Australia and things, they, trying to be diplomatic, maybe weren't so happy with how their theory was developed, which is a personal choice. Everyone has to find the teacher that suits them. So alongside their college or university degree training that they're doing, they also undertook this foundation theory, because they found the way that I presented the theory a lot more approachable. So they've been working on that. It's like they've done a year-long course of my foundation theory at the same time as doing their own college course, and found it to be highly useful. So there we go. That's it really. Just going to let you know that it exists. If you want to find it, go to xiantiancollege.com. It says confidently. I'll put a link to it underneath this video. And then for those people who want to, at their own pace, you can either do it weekly or you can spread it out so it's a bit slower, and just work through the theory of the first year of the year-long course, which is the foundation theory for Chinese medicine. You'll see sometimes links in there to continued training, and if you see those, that's because our college, and when we teach Chinese medicine, we normally ask them to complete this foundation course theory first, before we then allow them to join our college that is currently based in the UK, that then takes them further into practical training. So that if you sometimes see in the program it talks about continued training, that's what it is. It's because this year-long thing is also a precursor to full training in Chinese medicine. But I think this online course is useful for many people. I personally think that all Qigong teachers, anybody who's teaching Qigong, shouldn't necessarily be a Chinese medicine practitioner, but they should at least have a fairly rounded knowledge of Chinese medicine theory, because so much of it is equatable with Qigong, and that's what I kept in mind while I was going through this module, basically. So just letting you know it's there. Like I say, we're never very good at letting people know what we do. We have quite a lot of online training, and this is a year-long thing in Chinese medicine. There you go. I've done my duty. I've told people it exists.